It's hard for many of us to see the graphic and disturbing images coming out of Israel and Gaza. The pictures are all over television and social media, and children and teens may be seeing them as well. For parents, talking about war and the reasons for the attack are hard conversations to have, but trying to limit what your kids can see can be even more challenging thanks to phones or access to social media. Well, this is what Blanca Cobb, our body language expert, and I are talking about today. Blanca, why should parents consider monitoring or limiting their child's access to social media right now?
Looking at photos or videos of the attacks on citizens of Israel and other people who are there visiting, it's hard to process. This is a shock factor, and you can't unsee what you have seen. And it can stay with children for a very long time, even though they might see it for a matter of seconds. It's the image and the powerful emotions that are evoked as a result of watching it can just really hang with them for a long time.
And how can seeing the images and videos impact children's emotional health?
It brings out a lot of difficult emotions, from sadness to fear to confusion to anger, and it's hard to process, particularly depending on where they are developmentally. They may not understand. They could question, like, how could this happen? Why would this happen? Why would other people be hurt? And just dealing with those emotions. And sometimes it can lead to fear of other people, which is definitely something we don't want to happen.
And say your child has already seen the images. I mean, what should a parent do?
You want to find out what they've seen. Ask them to show you or describe. It might be better to describe so that way they're not looking at it again. And then privately, as mom and dad, you can go look at that photo yourself to get a sense of what they've seen. But what did they see? How did it make them feel? What questions do they have? And it's really to help them understand and to process. And understand means not a reason as to why this happens, because I don't think anyone really can really understand why someone would evoke such fear and violence against people. But just looking at it from your child's perspective and just talk to them about war and why it's important to have a peaceful resolution. And then letting them know when you see something like this, how it can stick with you and the emotional impact that it can have. And that's why you want to stay away from that imagery, because there's also messages that go along with the photos or the videos. It isn't just the imagery. Many times there's written content or verbiage that goes along with it that could just continue to spread fear into people.
Yeah, Blanca, thank you so much. You can continue the conversation with Blanca on her Facebook page, Blanca Cobb, body language expert.